YouTube, what's going on? I want to give you guys another story. I think this is the fourth story I got for you guys so far. Thank you for all the views, comments, likes. I really appreciate everything. It goes a long way. So today's story, I want to talk about this incident I had. It was another police run where we had to deal with this lady with a mental disorder. She was like crazy, right? But that's not even the crazy part. We pulled up to this house and this lady was butt booty ass naked. I'm talking everything just out, like just. And when we walked by her just to like make contact with her and talk to her, she smelled so fucking bad. Like, whew. Just my nostrils are just like flaring just thinking about her smell. She was so musty. Haven't had like a bath and had to be. She probably didn't have a bath in like weeks. I don't have nothing against people that like don't bathe. If you don't bathe, that's your thing. I gotta shower. I gotta take baths. I have to. I just, you gotta smell good. She smelled horrible. So aside from that, okay, you butt booty ass naked and you smell foul. So now all your body odors is just emitting like to the sky because it's just nothing is like bearing it in. Like there's no clothes. It's just ass. So me and my partner, we got to get this lady in the back of our car and we got to take her to the hospital because she's cuckoo, right? So we're like literally trying to like detain this naked ass mental lady and it wasn't easy. We end up getting her into the car and she's like I said, just ass naked, and it's like this is what we deal with. So we get her in the scout car, we got the cage, we shut the door, and she's in the back like she sound possessed. She sound like a demon. If you ever seen a scary movie and you just like almost shit yourself, that's what she was like in the back seat. She was just banging on the cage. She was spitting on the cage. She started like scratching, just weird shit. Like, why are you doing this, weirdo? So I'm driving and I'm new and I'm like, this is some crazy ass shit. We get her all the way to the hospital. My partner, he gets out the car and he goes to the hospital staff and he's like, look, we got this mental lady. She's fucking nuts. She's butt ass naked. We need like a towel, something like a sheet just to cover her up so she don't just be exposed, because we didn't have anything and she was just in the middle, like we had nothing to put over her, right? So he brings the stretcher and he brings the sheet, or he's going to get all of that. And I'm in the car and I'm, just sitting in front of this lady and I just hear all this shit and I'm just like, this woman cannot be serious. I'm waiting on him to come back and she ends up calming down and her whole demeanor changed. She's behind me and she's like, sweetie. And I'm like, so I open a little thing, the little chute so you can hear the, so you can talk to the prisoners. She like, sweetie? Yes, ma'am. Baby, do you have any kids? And I'm like, maybe I can make some conversation with her. Maybe I can be the mental whisperer. Now I can talk to her. Now she wants to conversate with me because my partner ain't here no more. So I'm like, man, I'm about to sweet talk her. She about to calm down off this fucking mental breakdown she's having. So I didn't have a child at the time. I had one on the way. So I share that to her. And me being new, I'm like, they want to make conversation. I'm going to make conversation. So she's like, sweetie, you have any kids? Yeah, I got a son on the way. And I bullshit you not, she was like, well, good, because he going to die. And I was like, and she's like, just went back to making that fucking noise. And I'm like, yeah, never again am I going to tell a fucking person anything about my personal business because she just wished death on my unborn child. So I was like, yeah, that's it. Fuck it. I ain't talking to this woman no more. So I'm sitting in the seat just mad. Like, this motherfucker really just told my son gonna die. And she don't even know him. I don't even know him. My partner finally comes back with the sheet and the stretcher. And we getting this lady out. She fighting, just swinging, just titties flopping everywhere, musty smell just going everywhere, and she like fighting with the guards, and we end up getting this lady down. We help them strap her to the stretcher, and we put this sheet over. She keep throwing the sheet off, and then boom, they're back out. And we're like, what the fuck is this? Why is she doing this? Nobody wants to see this. We deal with those a lot. We deal with like people that have like mental disorders, and they're just fucking like insane. They just don't have a care in the world. They almost seem kind of demonic. So we deal with that a lot. And it's not, it's like nothing you will ever see anywhere else besides being on this job or having a close family member that suffers from that same mental illness. I will never forget that smell that woman had coming from her body. It was just something unbearable. So that's all I got. If you guys want more stories, you know what to do. Drop a like, drop a comment, and I'll be giving you more stories. Just let me know. I'm here for you. We can get it going. As always, your boy's out. Peace.